Hello everyone, welcome back to the cleaning of my 275 Coleman lantern, aka the turd. So last you saw I said I was going to clean the bottom of the fount and polish the fount. I am very, very happy with the way it came out. I mean, look at that. Polished up beautifully. Check out the bottom. So hopefully you could see the little bit of a color difference right there. Where I did is I stopped painting right at that edge. And I'm really, really pleased with it. I didn't fill in any other little chips and dings. I left them there. It was pretty rusty underneath there. It was pitted. So I had to do a lot of sanding. I didn't want to go crazy because I didn't want to mess up the stampings. But it came out really nice. I'm very pleased with it. The inside of the fount actually has a factory coating. So I'm glad I didn't get too aggressive trying to take out what I pretty much assumed was a coating, but I had it verified. So yeah, it's a coating in there. We're all good. It's clean. I put the check valve back in. Let me show you that now. The last time when I pumped this up, and I held my finger here, whoop, it came out. So we're good there. All right, we have the vent cap. That came out beautiful. Look at that. Got a couple little dings, like I said, but it came out beautiful. The bail is all cleaned up. What else we got here? We have the frame. I touched up those scuff marks down here with a little black paint. And this was just soaked in Evapor Rub. It came out beautiful. Alright, we got that. We have the air intake tube and the burner tubes. Again, just soaked in Evapor Rust. I didn't go crazy on it. So we got that. We have the spark wheel. That's all cleaned up, ready to be back installed. The globe, there's that crack. I was able to crazy glue it. I didn't do a fantastic job, but at least it's back in one piece. And the generator. So I had to use the heat and quench method to get this apart. And then what I did was I wrapped it in bronze wool because the cardboard packing was shot. Now, a lot of folks do that. They wrap it in bronze wool, or they'll wrap it in like a screen mesh, and that's supposed to stop the pulsing. Now this one actually had a little piece of brass screening in there. This is like the third one I found with this in there. So this is some kind of fix that people do. So I didn't film that, but basically all you're doing is you're wrapping it around the spring, not too tight, not too loose, and it's acting as a packing. So let me see how I could set this up, and we could kind of get this together without me being totally in front of the camera. All right, let me reset it up. All right, hopefully I got everything in frame. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the collar, and the only indexing is right here where it says fuel cap. So we'll point that towards the fuel cap. Then we'll get our frame. Place that on there. We get our retaining nut. Just get it on loosely for now. It's very tight. Yeah, there's a little bit of, let me get a brush. I think it might be a little bit of like Loctite or something on there. or a little bit of corrosion. All right, let's see. Last thing you want to do is strip anything. Alright, so we should be fine with that. Okay. Let's get our burner in there. Alright. I'm going to actually tighten this with this nut off. Alright. Alright, I'm probably blocking that. So let me just get that snug down. It was that tight coming off, so I'm not worried about it being cross-threaded. But I'll bring it back when I got that tight. Alright, so I got that on. Next I'm going to put this spark wheel back in. So what you got to do is, let me get a screwdriver. You got to take this knob off first. Now, hopefully this comes up, but there's like a slot in here, and on this nut, there's a little like stainless steel or hardened pin that's in there. It's got to ride in that groove, okay? So we're going to take this, slip this in there. Just snug that up. Now we're going to put this back on. There's actually a little flat spot. I'm going to turn that a little bit more so it's not hitting down here. If I get the right size wrench. Okay. All right. So that's it. So next will be the generator. Okay. So, get that on. And that's how she looks. Let me lower this down a little. I'm definitely pleased with it. If I can get the whole thing in frame. There you go. We'll give her a little spin. Came out very nice. So one last thing I want to show you, and then of course we're going to fire this puppy up. All right, let me slide this out of the way. So it did have a reflector on it. You remember this? If I remember, I'll put a picture in what it'll look like. So I soaked this in Evapo-Rust. This side came out beautiful. This side, all the rust came off, but it was all, I don't know, discolored basically. So I sanded it down, and I just put a chrome paint on the back. So this looks really great. And then, of course, that goes on there. So let me get some mantles and some fuel, and we'll bring you back, and I'm gonna get a fire extinguisher, and we're gonna light this thing up. All right, got a fire extinguisher. I don't know why I'm nervous with this one. I checked, nothing was leaking as far as the Schrader valve, so just gonna go for it. Let me get this over here. Let's light these mantles. All right. Drum roll, please. Dang. Come on, baby. I hope my wool in there works. This match absolutely stinks. Heat the generator a little bit. Okay, we do not have ignition. Let me let it cool off, and I'm going to take that generator out, and I'm going to see if I have fuel all over it. I'll show you what it looks like with the bronze wool. I actually didn't do anything. All I did was turn it back on, and I was listening because I had a little heater going on. It's a little nippy down here today. And I had the room totally quiet, and I was just listening, and I heard air. Then I heard the infamous little bubbling. So I think it's going to light this time. I'm going to give it a couple extra pumps. And let me get this ready. I know you're probably asking, why am I using the spark wheel? Well, I'll use that after I get it going the first time. Can't hear it. I got to get really close to hear it. Oh, a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Hot dang. Come on. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Let's go. Look at that, folks. So the bronze wool on the generator worked. Look at that. No pulsing. Man, that is bright. Wow. It took a little bit, right? Wow, look at that. Wow, totally pleased with that. All right, so now we got to test something right now. Let's shut her off. There should be just a little bit of gas left in there, and that should go out. If it don't, we got a problem. Yeah, it's going out. All right, good. Schrader valve is good. Now, let's see if we can do it with the spark wheel. Let's see which way we got to turn it first. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. Basically, I don't think this is close enough to that. So we'll not push our luck. But we'll light it one more time with whatever I got left of this match. There she goes. got it? Yeah. Nope. All right. Ooh, why is it going out? Let's clean the tip cleaner. This is a experiment with this brass. There she goes. Nice. Nice, Captain. Nice. All right. I got to put the globe on. There's another thing I was dreading doing. With the crazy glue. I'm going to try to put the crazy glue in the back, right by the upright. There's two little slots, and of course I'm not getting them. There it is. There we go. That one's in. And that one's in. Although it looks very crooked. Whoa. Man, that looks crooked. Wonder why. I'm not going to be able to touch this much longer. Very weird. Probably hot already. Let me see what that looks like under there. Woo! I think one of those tabs is bent a little bit. You can see right in there. Yeah, this thing is hot already. Let me, I know I'm blocking the camera. We still filming? Yes. Hopefully that was it. Where's my... Still crooked. Well, I can't mess with it right now. It's too hot. So I'll figure that part out. But there you have it. It's still burning. Very, very cool. I'm very, very pleased with it, except for the crooked hat. But like I said, I'll fix that up. So I hope you enjoyed this, folks. Thanks for coming along. You know I'm going to say it. I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, I bet you thought I was gone. I'm back. I just wanted to show you I got the hat on straight. So there it is, in all its glory. The 275 turd. Okay, I'm going now. Bye.